man, let's talk, man. So Virgil Ortiz got at Jaron Ennis yesterday on X about an offer. He says he got on X, we like asking Virgil or Jaron Ennis what an offer at. And last time I checked, Oscar De La Hoya, was the A side. He said they was the A side. And people, I'm just going off what they said. Oscar De La Hoya said, hey, man, I'm the A side. We the A side. So, I mean, just like they sent the offer to, Xander Zayas, who was the champion, tell him when, where, what he was getting, what the split was. Why they didn't send that offer to Jaron Boots Ennis if they felt like they the A side. And what, but let's talk about it, man. Check out the Box News playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. He said, so basically, Jaron Ennis said, my manager tells me, which is his manager is a POS, tells me that we haven't received not one single offer from your side. Maybe tell your side to get on the phone in the first place and at me next time. Don't forget who's 2-0, who's 0-2 when it comes to saying yes and agreeing. At the end of the day, what do they got to do with anything? When y'all came face to face, you bitched up and everybody seen you ain't want to fight. You started talking about Errol Spence, Jaron Ennis, Jamel Charlo. Like you start talking about everybody in, seeing your body language and all that. Oh, we the A side and we heard that. He said, at you for what? I told you to your face, this is Jaron Ennis. I told you to your face, you next, but it don't look like you make your own decisions. So my thing is this, right? So Eddie Hearn said that the zone had already, the zone for the most part, had already, they agreed. So my thing is, if what Eddie Hearn was saying was true, which is hit or miss, but it seems to be true, that they agreed, shouldn't, Golden Boy be, really negotiating with the zone? Shouldn't they be, my whole thing is, shouldn't they be negotiating with the zone? Right? That's my thing. Because if Eddie and them said, okay, we had to deal with the zone, we got to split. So it sounds like Jaron Ennis and them should be, Virgil Ortiz and them should be negotiating with the zone. Right? And that's if what Eddie's saying is true, once again, which is hit or miss. I'm not omitting that. I don't have a dog in this race for real. I don't really care for neither one of them. I like Boots, but when he did that Canelo shit, I was kind of cool on him. You know what I'm saying? And he begged to help Canelo, like Jodeci. I was cool on it. So that's what I'm saying. What they saying is not adding up. What I believe happened, and this is no inside information, this is just pure assumption. What your boy believe happened was this. I believe that, they tried to go do some other shit. And I'm going to pull what else Virgil had to say. I feel like they tried to go do some other shit. Okay. And they couldn't. The zone, and they couldn't make nothing. They couldn't find a loophole out of the zone. They couldn't go fight Earl on another network, or they wouldn't approve Earl on the zone. They tried to do something else and it didn't work. And the zone like, no. So now they back against the wall because you remember about a week or two ago, Eddie Hearn said, I hadn't heard anything from them. He just said that, like, I ain't heard nothing from them about the fight. So it sounds like if Eddie and Jaron etched out a deal with the zone, right? Which that's what the reports said to back Eddie up on this one. Okay, cool. It sounds like Virgil Ortiz got to hash his side out with the zone. So Virgil really wasn't trying to make this fight, and now the zone is saying, you know what, you don't sell. Your numbers trash. We losing money on you. Get in the deep end of the pool, homeboy. And they got no choice. So now he got to make it look like he really wants the fight. That's what he got to make it look like he really want to thump. And he really don't. They tried to explore every option to get out that fight. And the zone was like, no, your numbers too piss poor. If he was really doing numbers like that, bro, they wouldn't have a problem with it. They wouldn't have a problem with it. I'm telling you that right now. They would not have a problem with it. So that's what I'm pretty much what it's looking like. They have no choice but to fight. Now, will Virgil Ortiz sit here and pull I hurt my elbow, or I got rhabdomyosis again? Shit, he might even stick a needle up his ass and get caught this time not to fight Boots. Real talk. He gonna try to find a way out that Boots fight, bro. Just look at his body language after the fight when Boots pressed him. Just look how he talk about him. Him and his dad, they're not masculine figures, bro. They in a masculine sport. They in a gladiator sport. But they don't, most of these guys, they talk feminine talk. They talk coward talk. 9 years in the game, going on 10 in July, and still ain't touched the title. Come on, tell me what the business is, bro. Every time you bring up a name that's a threat, they hollering and screaming, I ain't fighting him. We ain't doing that. Who said that? You know, that's them. Even their own trainer, Robert Garcia, what did he say? Their own trainer said, oh, I don't know why we haven't fought for a belt yet. And they turn around and they blame everybody else. It's his fault. They fought. Oh, they don't like, okay, whatever. And all of a sudden he want to do damage control. It's all that shit is damage control. Then he put out there, I don't see it no more on his page. Here we go. I see it. Then he puts this out. Oh, Jaron, if you were talking about Charlo, don't get your hopes up. He already said no to me twice. So my thing is this. What they got to do with anything? He already said he agreed to fight you. He's already said he'd agreed to fight you. So we ain't heard no chatter more about him fighting Charlo. Now, what's so ironic about it is his brother, Jamal Charlo, just said that he thinks Jaron Boots Ennis is a bad fight for his brother, Jamel. That's what Jamal said about Jamel and Jaron. He said he think that's a bad fight for him. That's what his brother said. That's what his brother said. It's crazy. So where did you come up with, Charlo from? That basically him saying, yeah, I tried to fight Charlo instead of you, but he wouldn't fight me neither. So I got to be stuck with fighting you. He ain't no big fight neither. You and Charlo will lose money at the box office too. Y'all will lose money at the box office too. I mean, come on now, homeboy. Come on. This is crazy, man. This is absolutely crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Virgil Ortiz is just showing his true colors. I keep telling y'all that. He's showing his true colors. This is who he is. And I know it's hard for people to really understand that. It's crazy. But at the end of the day, it sounds like he being forced to fight Boots. That's what it sounds like. He being forced to fight Boots against his will. Against his will. So, but hey, it is what it is, man. Let me know what you girls and guys think, man. Yeah. Let me know what you girls and guys think, man. So seem like bunch of rip rap and lip wrestling and shit. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Follow me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, the whole nine. Everything besides the link tree. Check out the Box News playlist. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Like I said, hit that link tree, join the Patreon. You won't regret it. Peace. Also, follow me on IG, Facebook, and I'm in the Free Game 89 channel. All that's inside the link tree.